What's up, and welcome back to the Knicks Cave. I'm Jan, a Knick fan, your host, and let's get right into it. But before we do, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment. You want to know when the next video going to drop. Hit the notification bell. All right, let's get into the video. Soon, before we start, what are your expectations for the New York Knicks in this series against the Indiana Pacers? Hit me in the comments. Tell me before y'all even go further. Let me know what y'all think. Um, like I see the thumbnail. Indiana's a totally different beast. You know what I'm saying? A different beast from Philadelphia. So I want to know what do y'all think before I go further on. 5 game, 6 game, 7 game sweep. What do y'all think? What do I think the New York Knicks gonna do in this series? But honestly, I'm gonna be real. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Indiana's definitely a different beast. Um, I'm worried, you know what I'm saying? And y'all know, other being a commentator, I'm a die-hard Knicks fan. I live and die with the orange and blue. You know what I'm saying? My heart go away. I'm a Knicks fan. But this series right here got me worried. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be the 8th time they met. You know what I'm saying? The most out of any team that either one played each other. Not the Knicks, but for the Pacers, eighth playoff series versus the Knicks. Most was a single team in the team history. The first meeting in the playoffs since 2013 semifinals. Pacers won that 4-2, and Pacers won the regular season series against the Knicks 2-1. We're gonna talk about that as well. But like I said, expectations, you know what I'm saying? And when I drop the line expectations, what make me worry because when we went into that Philadelphia series, we was the underdog. And I'm not saying it don't feel good to be the top dog going into the series for once, but we were the underdog. Expectations was that Philadelphia was going to mop the floor with the New York Knicks. They players wanted us over any other team. They rather us over any other team. You know what I'm saying? They thought it was going to be that sweet. They thought wrong. All right, but yeah, Indiana Pacers is a totally different beast. I'm letting y'all know right now. Halliburton coming into the season, into the playoff, was already averaging, 10 points, 10 assists a game. I know his points had dipped. You know what I'm saying? He was averaging 19 coming in the season. He's somewhere around 16 points right now. But yeah, it's still a different beast. That's how I'm describing this team is a beast because I'm nervous and I think they're gonna come out beasting. You know what I'm saying? They had you know, they, what can I say? They're not known for their defense, but the defense that they played on the Milwaukee Bucks, and people gonna say star players was injured, and this is why I say this is totally different. You know what I'm saying? We'll be playing a team that's fully healthy. They'll be playing a team that's fully healthy, semi-healthy. Mitchell Robinson suffered on the ankle. Every team got a little nicks and bits. You know what I'm saying, injury wise. But like I said, I'm gonna say it again. I'm repeating myself. This is a totally different beast. Let's just see the keys for the Knicks to beat this team. We all know Brunson has to outplay Halliburton. OG Anunoby defense is key. You know what I'm saying? And Josh Hart got to keep doing what he got to do, that hustle. And defending the pick and roll is actually going to be the most important part of winning this series because we already know how Halliburton like to pass, but the big men of Indiana, they like to move off that pick and head right to the rim. And you got guys like Miles Turner, a big that can really stretch the floor, and this might be a little problem for Mitchell Robinson. We'll get into that a little further down the line. But like I said, Brunson's going to have to outplay Halliburton. Hear what they're doing right now in the playoffs. We see what our boy is doing. 35 points a game, averaging 9 assists. Right there with Halliburton, the 9 assists, so that's a good thing. Halliburton, like I said, his scoring fell off 16 points. Uh, Rebounds, Halliburton got the slightly advantage. Field goal percentage, slightly advantage. They're both about the same at 3 point to shooting 30%. Yeah, like I said, Brunson gonna have to outplay Halliburton. But this what worry me is the 7-man rotation. And I know y'all hearing the rumors Tibbs will expand that rotation, but will 8-man be enough? This is what I'm talking about. Will 8-man be enough? And then the other guys that we have on the bench haven't been getting any burn. So when they start to play, it's going to be like starting the season over for them. They're going to be catching up. So this is why, troubled me throughout the series, throughout the season with Tibbs shortened rotation, not giving guys, credible minutes through in regular games, even when the Knicks are up big. You know what I'm saying? That's going to hurt us down the line. So everybody's talking. The rumors are Knicks is going to expand that role. Tibbs is going to expand that rotation. We'll have to wait and see. It's a game one tomorrow night, 7:30 Eastern Pacific time. Yo, like I said, this is a different beast. I'm really worried. I won't be able to judge this series until I see game one. Then I will give you my predictions. Some might say that's a little cheating, but I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? I just want to get an insight, and this is a 7-game series. But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real. I don't know. Like I said, we coming to the starting five and what our Knicks is averaging. We got Anunoby at 15 points. As I said, his defense is going to be crucial down the line. Pascal, ex-teammate, ex-championship won with him. Really didn't guard each other. He talked about it in the interview. They really didn't play one another because they was most of the time on the same, team in scrimmage. So he said about 1 or 2 times. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but I know Anunoby take his craft really seriously. So this is going to be a real challenge for Anunoby holding Siakam. If you look at just like Brunson, 35 points, his 15 points, Anunoby, we're gonna have to Deontay and Hart is really gonna have to step up. I want Hart, he's doing what he's doing. He can stay where he at. But Deontay, I want him to at least average at least 18 points this series. If he can average 18 to 20 points this series, it would really give the Knicks a real shot of really taking this serious. Like I said, I'm worried. It's a totally different beast we're facing right now in the Indiana Pacers. And when you talk about the Knicks, we can't really talk about their bench and what they're averaging because they barely playing that many minutes. McBride has been a spark, but I'm not really expecting too many points from Mitchell Robinson coming off the bench. This is what we talk about expanding the bench. Dirty play in that last series took a very important piece out of our rotation, which is Bogdanovic. I had high expectations for him going throughout the playoffs, and if the referees would have took control of that game, I don't think he would have got hurt, honestly. But we can't look back. We have to move on. Now let's slide over to the Indiana Pacers. This is their starting five. And we look at Naismith, which is going to be throwing at Jalen Brunson. And he's averaging 11 points. You got Halliburton, 16 points. Miles Turner, 19. You got Nimrod, am I pronouncing it right, 13 points. Then you got Siakam at 22 points. Now you look at that, what that starting unit doing, you know what I'm saying, compared to what ours do. And Jalen Brunson is dropping 35 points, so that's making it interesting. But our starting unit is gonna have to stay on point. That's what I mean. We're gonna need at least 20 to 18 points from Dante. Hart, so we know what we're gonna get from Hart. Hart gonna have to be more confident in his shots down the line because now Rick Carlisle is a very good coach. He's not gonna be leaving Josh Hart open on them possessions like um excuse me, our Nick Nurse already did in the last game. So like I said, I'm worried. I'm really worried with this team right now. I can't give you my predictions. Honestly, I cannot give you a prediction because I don't know how this is gonna rock. You know what I'm saying? I gotta see game one. Like I said, some might say it's cheating, but I got to see game one because if you look at what Rick Carlisle is doing with his team, he's playing every player that's available on his bench. I mean, they're not getting big minutes, but if you look down the line, they are getting very valuable minutes, which would hurt the New York Knicks if he's playing 10, 12, 13 guys against a 7-man rotation. It's really going to hurt the New York Knicks. And still, if he's playing his whole team and the Knicks is playing an 8-man rotation, it's not going to make a difference either way. We're going to have to, I can't say we're going to have to move to a 9, 10-man rotation because them guys haven't been playing. So we wouldn't even know what to expect from them. Like I said, what are your expectations? Hit me in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think the New York Knicks have a chance? Like I said, I can't call it. Just tell me what y'all think. Right now, I'm going off what my Nick Cave dwellers. So I'm really hoping y'all hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. What Nick's gonna take it sweep. I'm hearing people talking about sweep. I'm hearing 5. I'm hearing 6. I'm hearing 7. Like I said, I cannot call it. This is a totally different beast. Indiana, they're like number 2 in pace. They get up and down the court. These two guys gonna really have to step up their game if we're gonna have any type of chance in this series, and they're gonna have to because I already know these two guys right here is coming in with the expectations. And Indiana Pacers is a young team; they're looking to make a name for themselves, and you already know when teams come into the Garden, you know we already seen what Halliburton did in the Garden this year. You know what I'm saying? The victory that they won over the last victory, even though the Knicks was shorthanded, they scored 140 points. Just think about the last loss we had at the hands of this team, 140 points. So Tibbs got to come out with a totally different plan. It can't be all the trapping and double teaming because Halliburton's going to get rid of that ball. Mitchell Robinson, like I said, he's only averaging 3 points. And the Knicks bigs, Hartenstein 10 points. You know what I'm saying? In some games he having 17. You already know what I mean by Hartenstein. He's good. Hartenstein is good. Mitchell Robinson is my most concern when it coming off the bench because he's not going to be adding any points. And I know y'all talking about defense, but he's not quick enough to stay on the floor. I know people who talking about Achua, but Achua, I've been a Achua guy all season long. But here's the thing with Achua. He haven't been playing. Let's be real. He haven't been getting solid minutes. So he's going to be anxious every time he touched that ball. And I wonder if that's going to be a factor in this series. I mean, by the time game 2 or 3 come around, he should be settled in. But like I said, game 1, we cannot give game 1 away. We cannot let Indiana steal that game. In a perfect world, the Knicks would take both games in the Garden, go in Indiana, and get at least one. The same way we did it in Philadelphia. But like I said, this is a totally different beast. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. And with that being said, I want everybody to stay safe, stay healthy, God bless, and peace.